I call the honourable member David Bennett.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. And that member that has just finished his speech, very good member of our Select Committee, but he always uses the word crying shame in his speeches. And I feel that the crying shame is actually his leader, the leader that lives in Herne Bay, that seeks to represent the poor and downtrodden of this world, the leader that actually doesn't stand for what their party stands for. And when we hear that member there, we only hear about increased taxes, capital gains taxes, things like that. That's all the Labour Party wants to do. They want to tax the guts out of the working part of New Zealand and spend that on their mates. That's what they're after. That's what the Labour Party has always stood for, and that's what they want to do, and that's what they're talking about today. And when you talk about capital gains tax, they're not talking about a real capital gains tax. They're talking a capital gains tax that's only on the productive part of New Zealand. A capital gains tax that's on every house in New Zealand, on every business in New Zealand. Is Labour going to promote that? Is that true? Are you promoting that? It's not true. So your capital gains tax is on everything, is it? It's not on everything. I didn't think it was. It's not on the family home. So the capital gains tax of Labour is not a real capital gains tax. We heard it here from the Labour Party. It's not a true capital gains tax. All the people that go around the world saying capital gains taxes, when they're saying that they're good for economies and that are talking about real capital gains taxes, the Labour one isn't. The Labour one's going to exempt the family home. The Labour one doesn't. All it covers is the productive part of New Zealand, and that's what the Labour Party stands for: less production, less growth, more interest rates and bad economic management. This bill is good economic management, and we commend it to the House, Mr Speaker.
I call the honourable member Ian Lees-Galloway.
Well, Mr Speaker, David Bennett isn't often right, but he's wrong again. He's completely got the wrong end of the stick, doesn't understand Labour policy, probably doesn't understand national policy.